What's going on, guys? Sports Gaming Nation 101 here. We are bringing you a Madden 20 video. It's our first video on Madden 20, and our first video I kind of want to talk about, it's kind of going to be a rant about one of the biggest modes this year that EA really hyped up and got me super excited, got a lot of people really excited about, and that, of course, is being the face of the franchise, the QB1 Superstar mode, the career mode, whatever you want to call it. EA really hyped up this mode. I mean, it's about time, first off, that they even put something in here. Of course, they've been, last couple of years they had Long Shot. That was kind of the stepping stone for this mode, and it got me really excited. You can finally make your own player. Yeah, you can't be anything, it's just a quarterback, but hey, something is something. But I'm so disappointed with the mode, and I'm going to explain why. Now, if you haven't played Madden, of course I'm playing it through the EA Access trial, but if you haven't had the chance to, and if you're thinking about to buy it or not, and if you think you're going to be playing the franchise mode, or not the franchise mode, the career mode, then I don't know, man. it's not that much different than a normal connected franchise mode playing as a quarterback. You get the first, I would say, probably about 2 hours. You get to play with your college team, whatever team you choose, and I mean the cutscenes are cool. The story is kind of okay. I mean, there's not really much to it. There's not that much of a big storyline. It's just that starting quarterback got hurt. You're in the playoffs now. You're the starter, and now you got to win a national championship. You get to play 2 games in college, which was awesome, and it was super awesome. I mean, I signed with Texas Tech, and I was playing Clemson in the first round, and it was just awesome just seeing college teams. It was awesome. Seeing them back in the game, we would play a full game, which was weird. The 2 games we played in college was a full game. You weren't playing just as your quarterback. Maybe it was just my game glitch. I don't know, but I doubt it. So yeah, you got to play the entire game with it. So I definitely took advantage of that, being able to play 2 whole games with the college teams. It was awesome. The first round I faced Clemson, and then in the national championship game I played Florida. And when I jumped into the game, I mean, that's literally the first thing I did when I went on that. I played the Pro Bowl. I played a couple of quarters just to kind of get used to the new controls, get used to the Superstar X Factors and stuff. Get used to the feel of the game, which, by the way, feels so much different. It feels so much better. The gameplay is so much better than Madden 19. It's still not perfect. There's still a lot of weird animations that I've noticed, but it's so much better from Madden 19. It's not, definitely not anywhere close to being where it should be, but it's better. So anyways, I hardly play the game when I started this mode. So when I go in, I blow out Clemson. And then the second game against Florida, the national championship game, I actually end up losing in overtime. Which, by the way, in overtime, I was really impressed that Madden actually did this. If you go into overtime in a college game, you actually play the college overtime rules, which was awesome. But I ended up throwing an interception in overtime. It was awful. But I was kind of happy I did, because I wanted to see what would happen if you won the first game, lost the national championship. Because I figured it'd be kind of different, because most people are going to win both games, so I wanted to see what would happen. And so you end up going to the combine. You don't really do any combine drills, which I was really disappointed. You do the passing drills, and that's all. There's no 40-yard dash. There's no the bench presses like in the old Madden Superstar days, and Madden 09, Madden 10. There was none of that. So that was definitely disappointing. You just do like 3 or 4 passing drills, and then you end up getting an agent at the combine. And next thing you know, I'm pretty sure you're on you kind of have some interviews with the teams. You get to choose a couple of things. I doubt it even makes that much of a difference. You have a press conference, goes by really fast, and then you actually go into you get a call. Whatever. I don't want to spoil everything, but there's really not that much to the career mode. Like, I feel like there's really no branching. Obviously, it depends on how you perform, is where you're going to get drafted. But I ended up getting drafted in the 4th round by Cincinnati, which I saw was a lot different. A lot of people were getting drafted. I mean, some people got drafted 1st overall by Arizona, which is just super duper unrealistic. I mean, come on. I'm a Cardinals fan, but the Cardinals aren't that stupid to get a person that started 2 games in their college career over Kyler Murray, Heisman Trophy winner. But anyway, I know it's a video game. It's not realistic at all. A lot of people got drafted by Oakland. But yeah, I ended up getting drafted by Cincinnati in the 4th round, so I thought that was different. And then so you go there, and I'm still expecting that you actually have a story once you're at least in the first year, like in my career in NBA 2K. You know, you sometimes I don't know about the last one. I don't remember anything about 2K19, but I remember like, gosh, a lot of them when you started out in high school and then you went to college and then you went to the NBA. You still that rookie year in the NBA, you only played a few games and you still had a story. And then after that, you're just playing the games. There's not really much of a you don't get the cutscenes and the storyline and stuff like that. Well, I thought that was how it was going to be, and I thought, you know, you would still do drills like in practice and have cutscenes throughout the season with other people and coaches and other players, and you just didn't get that. Once you finish the main story and once you get drafted, it literally hops you in to a franchise mode. It's literally a franchise mode, and they try to make it up with the scenario engine, but they don't. It's just it sucks. I mean, you get some cool things. The scenario engine definitely adds another aspect to it, but I feel like if I were to literally make a character and go into connected franchise, it would be the same exact thing than what this QB franchise thing is. And it just sucks because I'm like, I don't know, through 6 games, and I'm so bored of it because I don't like playing as just one player. And I never did. I rather play as the whole team. And I was hoping, having an actual story mode or career mode would make up for it, but it doesn't. And it's gonna get so repetitive. I might try to finish the first season, to see what happens. If anything happens, a special scenario engine, I don't know. But man, it sucks. It's really disappointing. Like you go in there and I think you get a scenario thing from your coach saying like it's not, or you're gonna have to compete for the starting job, and you play the preseason. It was actually fun to play the preseason because you have to perform well. I ended up getting the starting job. I don't know how well you have to play to get the starting job, and so that was cool. And then really, once the regular season started, you're just playing games, and sometimes you get a scenario engine thing from your coach, and it'll be like, oh, well, in my case, my defense is awful. We literally give up like 50 points a game, so I can't really put up 50 points a game myself. So like, the game kind of recognizes that, and that's cool because you'll get a text message from your coach, and it'll be like, you're performing really well, but the team around you isn't, and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I doubt I can really get past one season with it. It's really disappointing. EA really flopped with this career mode, and I know it's their first year doing something like this with like with cutscenes and your own custom player and stuff. I just hope next year they make it a lot better. It's a step in the right direction. I'm glad that they finally put something like this into the game to begin with. But definitely disappointing. The cutscenes at the beginning were cool. The story was okay. I don't even know if I would replay it. I might replay it to see if I can get drafted first overall, see what happens. But I don't know. So other than that, I'm enjoying the game for the most part so far. Like I said, there's some weird animations, but the gameplay is so much better. And there's definitely even a learning curve to it, which there haven't been a learning curve to Madden for me in a while, because the gameplay's just been the same every year. But it's taken me some time to get used to it, getting used to the pass rush, and getting used to the throwing arcs and the throwing animations, and the real player motion actually feels like real player motion this year. It's playing well, and I'm enjoying the franchise mode with my Cardinals right now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And hopefully pretty soon we can get some Madden 20 gameplay. We can get some Kyler Murray franchise mode going on with the Cardinals. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.